Today we're ranking every single Hyper Strike in Super Mario Strikers Battle League from worst to best. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're ranking every single Mario Hyper Strike from the game Super Mario Strikers Battle League. A Hyper Strike is kind of like a final smash in a way, in which each character has their own signature soccer move that only they can do. But the Hyper Strikes all have the same effect, so I'm going to be ranking them based on how cool they are. First up, we've got Bowser's Hyper Strike, coming in at last place. He picks up the ball, sets it on fire, and throws it. Not a bad Hyper Strike, but compared to the extreme ones which are coming up, it lands in last place. Coming in 15th place is Wario's Hyper Strike. Now, I've got no problem with the character Wario, but his Hyper Strike is a little bit disturbing. Next up is Daisy's Hyper Strike, who unfortunately gets a 15 on this list. This section right here where she's dribbling the ball probably is what got her so low, because while Princess Peach is over here doing cartwheels with the ball, Daisy's just kicking it around, which I think was a little uncreative, but I really like the field effect where the ball dominates the entire section, so I thought that was cool. Guys, my footage of the Birdo Hyper Strike got deleted, so all you need to know is that she gets 13th place. Attention, we've reached the point in the ranking where no Hyper Strikes from now on are going to be significantly bad. They're all good. Coming in 12th place is Mario, and I really wanted to make that announcement earlier because Mario's Hyper Strike is not bad. There's lots of fire, just like in his final smash, but there's not much going on either. No surprise at all, Mario's brother outclasses him once again. Luigi's Hyper Strike is a cool tornado, and I personally think his Hyper Strike is a little cooler than Mario's. My only problem with it is I have no idea what a tornado has to do with Luigi. It looks cool, but what does it have to do with Luigi? Comment down below, what does it have to do with Luigi? Next up is Waluigi. Waluigi gets a 10 on this list. If y'all have watched my videos before, you'll know that Waluigi isn't exactly my style, but his Hyper Strike is pretty cool, and I really like the field effect with the thorns. A fair Hyper Strike. Next up is Donkey Kong, another really well-loved character, but not my personal favorite. But his Hyper Strike is pretty cool. When he eats the banana and jumps into the air, that was pretty funny. And then when he hits the ball with the electricity shockwave, that's just my favorite part. The field effect is a little sad though. Next up is Diddy Kong, whose Hyper Strike is clearly superior. I love the way how he jumps into the barrel and then he gets fired, and the way he hits it with his tail. And not only that, but the field effect is much better than Donkey Kong's. It's so cool. Next up is Pauline's Hyper Strike. I feel like Pauline's Hyper Strike deserves this spot on the list because it represents her very well. Unlike Luigi, you can clearly tell this is Pauline by her amazing Hyper Strike. The field effect is also really intense, and I overall think it's really good. So sorry, my Bowser Jr. feed got corrupted as well, but he gets 6th. Next up is Shy Guy, whose Hyper Strike is also really cool, and it's really funny to see his buddy come help him. And yes, Shy Guy is the cool version of Tornado. Just look at the field effect. Next up is Yoshi. Y'all knew Yoshi was gonna get high on the list. He is so awesome. Yoshi swallows the ball, makes it into an egg, and kicks it up. Like I said about Pauline, this represents him very well, and I thought it was an amazing way to showcase Yoshi's Hyper Strike. Next up is Peach. She gets 4th on this list. Peach's Hyper Strike is pretty normal up until the field effect, when if it is successful, the coach falls in love with the ball and rolls it into the goal by himself. This is mostly why she got so high on the list. Next up is Rosalina's Hyper Strike, which is the second best Hyper Strike on this list. It's just crazy intense. And I also love the reference to Super Mario Galaxy, where she hits the ball and the ball crystallizes. A lot of people think this is ice, but it's actually the crystal from Super Mario Galaxy, so that was extremely cool. If you were following around at home, then you were counting down and know that Toad is the best Hyper Strike. It is so cute, and I love how his buddies come to help him and his adorable determined face when he hits the ball with his head and the explosion that happens. I think Toad is my personal favorite and the best Hyper Strike. And if you agree with me, then like this video. But if you don't agree with me, then like the video anyway.